Wiki, welcome, Warcraft 2 fans. The X-Men Earth put on in 2017 during the summer of fun that we had that year. He put on a 2v2 tournament in which we are bearing witness today. It looks like it is human orc indeed. I was so excited. I thought it was human orc, and it is indeed human orc. Big all-star cast here, and the names of the lineup of this game: Poscow, one of the greatest original Warcraft 2 players, believed to be from Poland, but he is the stuff of legends. So just like Team Dynasty Virus, no one truly knows where they are from. They're just legendary legends of the world of Warcraft 2. You can find TD Virus at his Twitch TV. It's Virus. It's such a great Twitch TV. I get all of my content right there. But that leads me to the greatest Warcraft 2 player of all time, Braviet, the #1 record holder for wins. Let's stats him right now. Braviet, no man alive has won 34,473 games on the war2.ru server, except for Braviet, who is the Warcraft 2 legendary legend of legends. Here it is Spiral, so we have a bit of time. Hold on to your butts. It's a pretty long game, and it's gonna be wow. I forgot to introduce the Hungarian Hound Dog. Woo! The youngest top 5 member of the top 5 of Warcraft 2 legends. He has a great YouTube channel you should check out, and Lone is one Hungarian Hound Dog. Woo! If you haven't seen that the YouTube channel, his profile pic makes all of the ladies sway. And over here, it is actually going to be a Water 2 shipyard, count them, 2 shipyard rush from our hero, the human player who's got great stamina, Poscow, to play as humans. Very confident. We watched him destroy U83 out of 3P in the same tournament with his C abilities. You should check that game out. It was incredible. And he's going to have battleships here to call to bear. And more than anybody else, a repair action happened here from Team Dynasty Virus. He wants his upgrades to start because he knows that those battleships got to get, or a transport. Whoa! I thought he was going to upgrade the ship armor. I was wrong. He's going to be doing maybe even a tower rush or an expansion early on in this Wiki Warcraft 2 extravaganza. Brought to you by the Global Fashion Workshop, where they have been so kind as to provide the microphone for the great country of Russia. Provides not only the smooth sounds that you hear here today on the microphone, but as well as the Russian war2.ru server. Are you kidding me? They provide the war2.ru server. So God bless ill and all of the Russians that make today's video possible. It's a tower rush here from Team Dynasty Virus. He knows it's going to be difficult to get off with all this exposure, so he's going to go ahead and get the heck on out of there before these battleships arrive. Poscow showing why he is one of the mad scientists of sea maps, and Team Dynasty Virus's tower rush going to be shut down pretty easily here. He's got 3 peons, which is more than enough to take out every tower that seems to be put here. Here's the first battleship as well. So Virus really bringing the action with a battleship and a tower rush. And the grunts have landed. Oh my gosh, is this GG? No, Poscow, no noob at Warcraft 2, but he's facing the double team. What's his ally? His ally is Braviet. What's Braviet gonna be doing as an answer to this? He's definitely gonna be juggernauting his opponent. Is he upgrading ship's armor? Well, he's not upgrading ship's armor either. He does have a transport, which is going to be putting a peon in. Here's the battle that we've been waiting for as Poscow just puts on display the sea might of Poscow. Nobody that I've ever seen has been able to defeat Poscow at sea, and this seems to be the case repeatedly every wiki Warcraft 2 game I see. But there's a double rush here from, is that Lone? Oh, dang. Lone putting the hurt on his opponents early on in this wiki Warcraft 2, showing Team Dynasty Virus how the current top 5 tower rush in the world of Warcraft 2. And here's a very quick expansion from a Braviet, putting many peons over here, setting up shop at the only on the X-Man Earth's base. So here, chilling is the X-Man Earth. Remember when you used to be able to kill the peons to make them? That was such good times. Big shout out to to Green Goblin, who I watched her killed. I'm so sorry for watching you that time. It was at the end of the game anyway. Braviet not having the lumber to finish that building up here in the northern sections of the world. We do see a repair on the shipyard, so it looks like somebody was burning down the house, but he's got his own buildings on fire, as Lone has continually shown why he is the Hungarian hound dog. Woo! But you'd have to go see his profile pic at his YouTube channel to truly know what a suave sir that man is. So check out his, as well as check out Team Dynasty Virus's Twitch TV. Such action right there. And he's repairing his shipyard, which is a great testament to his abilities, as generally you'd never have anybody survive a Poscow Sea beatdown if Poscow's base wasn't on fire. But Lone bringing the action, even coming in here with a couple of grunts to secure that destruction of that defending building, as well as slow down all operations. Poscow's really been on the back foot after that early 2v1, but Braviet's got more wins than any man alive, so he's going up to tier number 2. Hungarian hound dog, woo, with the tier number 2 and a C presence. So he's gonna bring a juggernaut up here and make himself. But wait, Braviet already with the hidden. Braviet does this better than everybody. Sometimes he hides an expansion in his own base, so he's got especially at the 11 o'clock position. Braviet super duper well known to do that. what an awesome Warcraft 2 player. All right, here's a battle between the said Braviet and Lone comes out on top on the sea there. But Braviet's got a destroyer who's going to really go on a suicide mission to take this juggernaut down, or maybe he'll try to hunt down a couple transports if he's so fortunate. Here we do see Braviet is taking it to Team Dynasty Virus's base as he's blown up that foundry and now is trying to deny all oil. No, he's going to ignore them and go for the transport with the destroyer. It was indeed to be, where that transport was dead as soon as that destroyer hit the water. Braviet showing why he is the top dog in the world of wiki Warcraft 2. Repairing his ogre mound, getting up to tier number 3, and dragons from Lone. That's a risky strategy, as there are only 20,000 gold ducats in his bank. I mean, that's still quite a few dragons, but a couple of death and decays can scare them off. We'll have to see. A Goblin Alchemist leads me to believe that there's going to be a flying machine. OMG, and there is, and he's checking his opponent out. His name is Braviet. No map hacks needed. He's got the Goblin Alchemist already there to see that dragon coming. He knows that he's going to be able to defend it, and already a watchtower is going to watch what's going on over here. Make sure these peons don't step out of line and go slough off, because there's going to... Oh, a cannon tower! That's not going to help too much against the dragons, but perhaps he's thinking more long game with bloodlusted ogres on the way as well. So it's going to be exciting here, ladies and gentlemen, Team Dynasty Virus, known to play humans. I used to watch his videos on his Twitch TV, which is It's Virus. And let me not miss the opportunity to advertise for war2.ru. Are you seriously wasting your time watching this video with not going out there and playing Warcraft 2 on war2.ru? What's wrong with you? And also for, hey there, War2 USA. Why not download War2 USA? Hey. And as well as GOG. OG, the Polish people, who have a galaxy of games the legal way to play wiki Warcraft 2, and join the Frenchman, the Tricolard, and his streaming schedule. Make sure you get out there and check that out. He is such a superstar in the world of Warcraft 2, as well as the streaming world as well. 2 destroyers and a battleship, and this is Poscow with his revenge. Defeat Poscow at home? No, not likely. Defeat him at sea? Definitely an impossibility, as Poscow was one of the oldest old school players in the world of Warcraft 2. Braviet with the beatdown at sea, Poscow with the beatdown at sea, and while the Hungarian hound dog has everything he needs to whoop butt in the world of Garden of War, but this is the world of the Spiral, and Braviet has everything secured. He canceled that cannon tower, upgraded a guard tower. Probably a wise choice indeed. And this is wrapping up pretty quickly, actually. But here's a hasted, bloodlusted dragon from the Hungarian hound dog. Ooh. He's got the dragon attack force, the envy of everybody around, and he's going to take that attack force and destroy some axe throwers. Not too shabby. Who is he allying? Team Dynasty Virus. Let's see what he's doing. He's got the invisible mages. No, his C is completely and utterly destroyed every time he turns around. Holy cannoli. Poscow Braviet, water map champions of the world. Wiki 2017 World Champions was incredible. This game from another 2017 Wiki Warcraft 2 tournament, brought to you by the X-Man Earth. And Braviet's coming into his own. He's got his decent dragon and army, but Lone looking like he's the leader of the pack at the moment. The weak link would probably be Team Dynasty Virus, but he's got himself a transport of justice to change just this fact. He's gonna put himself back up and show why he is 2-time Wiki World Champion of the world, including, well, not 2017, but the tournament, the World Championship that the X-Man earned hosted before that was won by Team Dynasty Virus. So he's at this moment he'd be the current reigning champion, and he's dropping knights. He's dropping a mage with a blizz. That's real, but luckily for his opponent, his mage targeted down immediately, and Poscow with the clutch destroyer is gonna push off and chase. Actually, Poscow. Yeah, what is Poscow doing? Jeez. Well, he's got to group up his destroyers to go destroy something big, and that's gonna be his main. Oh, what? Bloodlusted, hasted dragons! These destroyers come at the perfect, most opportune time. Strike down these transports, and the bloodlusted, hasted dragons continue on their flight over here to try to destroy this tower before, in combined conjunction with this huge bloodlusted ogre army assault. Lone attacking, but those destroyers pretty dang clutch, gonna cut off all future reinforcements, and even gonna push in here to try to haggle these DKs. They're not afraid of death and decay. Multi-casted death and decay even does not scare the destroyers of Poscow off. Braviet with the dragon, so agile, so nimble, able to fly right where they're needed, and the defense is real. Wiki Warcraft 2 put on display here at Poscow, patrolling to protect Braviet's transport. Not a whole lot happening with that transport, but these death and decays can simply destroy their enemy. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Lone falling victim to the barrage of Braviet's death and decay, and he's got more peons on the way, but without an answer to deal with the ability of his opponent to bring Death Knights up here. And he's going to bring a couple death knights of his own. Maybe he could try death coiling. It's going to be a death coil. Yes, indeed. He strikes down that unbeliever. And Braviet has a destroyer there. Not going to have the range. Meanwhile, Poscow continuously being a thorn in his opponent's side with these sea vessels. We've seen time after time Poscow operate in the sea most comfortably. And here's a blizz on these destroyers, but as we already earlier stated, not even a multi-casted blizz would scare off these destroyers. One gonna lose his life in the fight, but another one with just 12 hit points continues to carry out that assault and get the job done. Wiki Warcraft 2 as we hit the 15-minute mark, or maybe even longer in this game. The game is nearing its end. I want to thank most definitely my sponsors, Terracon from Clan Absolute Synergy, Braviet for being the biggest bad boy in Warcraft 2 with the biggest record. He's sending some bloodlusted ogres up here, but Lone in complete control of his own territory. Still, Braviet's got the extra island. Time is on his side. His sneaky, hidden expansion. Everybody mocked him for his inside fake duels where he duels inside. He even maybe fakes them out and doesn't duel. No, he does duel at the 11 o'clock spot, but we all expect him to. So if he fakes inside duels, then he probably would. That would be an abnormal. Normal would be him faking inside duel. All right, so Braviet and Poscow with the destroyers continuously destroying everything. There's a nice repair, but a battleship has arrived to really just continue the ocean presence of Poscow and Braviet in this game. I really like how this game is shaping up for him. Team Dynasty Virus, Team Dynasty Lone, or not Lone. Lone is in need of no clan. He's top 5. But Braviet's ogres running around Lone's base rampant. They're just not as good at the water maps as Braviet. Braviet has played so many games. If it was a High Seas Combat World Championship, Braviet would definitely be in the top 5. So Lone left the game. I want to thank you guys all for tuning in. Next time we have another wiki Warcraft 2 extravaganza coming your way, courtesy of Ham's America's Classic Premium Soda Pop. Born in the land of sky blue waters, brewed in true family tradition, consisting of only the finest malt grain and hops and purest water.